Okay, certain versions in BibleWorks have Strong's tagging. New American Standard is one of those that has Strong's tagging. As are, like, say, King James, we do have some Russian texts and German texts and French that have Strong's tagging. And you can search on these Strong's numbers and display them. A couple of ways you can turn on these Strong's numbers. I'm going to go up here to the hamburger button at the top of the browse window and select Toggle Strong's Numbers. And now notice now any versions that have Strong's numbers, the numbers are going to appear and display on the screen. Okay. Now searching can be very simple. Just double clicking on that number, and now it's searching. And there, and notice that it highlights the words that are found, not specifically the number. Okay, so that's one way you can search on the Strong's numbers. Now, if I'm going to go back to the Analysis tab in the Analysis window. I put my cursor over the words in the text that have Strong's numbers. I hold down my Shift key, and I come over here to the Strong's definitions here. There's the Hebrew word. Now, I may be working in Strong's, and I maybe not necessarily even know Hebrew, but here's a clue. Searching in Hebrew and searching in Greek are going to be more accurate than searching in Strong's numbers.
Oh.
They are. It's gonna function better. It's more powerful. So I can actually, in this word here, right after the Strong's number, I can double click,
Okay.
and it conducts a lemma search. So I'm going to get all forms of it, regardless of how it's translated or anything. And now I'm going to have all of my hits are going to be there. That's going to be a more accurate search than searching the Strong's numbers. Now, of course, your hits results are going to be in Hebrew or Greek text, and it's not going to be in English. You're going to have to now figure out, okay, Genesis 1:4, here's my word. I can look at my lexicon, sword of darkness. Now, where is this in my English text? Oh, there it is at the very end. Okay, darkness. Okay. So you have to do that, but your searches are going to be better. So the analysis window, you can actually search from the analysis window for Greek or Hebrew words there also.
I missed where you took the,
How did you get the Strong's?
you showed the Strong's numbers.
Okay, yes, the browse window at the very top, click on that browse window options button, and that has toggle Strong's numbers.
Thank you. There we go.
Now notice when I double clicked on that Strong's number, it puts it on the command line. Okay, it has a wild card, which we'll talk about later, the @ sign, which we'll talk about later, but then it has the Strong's number. Okay, that means you can also search Strong's numbers on the command line. So as we get into searching from the command line, coming up here in the near future, you can also put in Strong's numbers there. So that's something else that can be done as well.